of the world watching. It's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Kate Scott and Brock Heward, happy to have you with us. And this an unusual spot to be, Brock. Both teams here, they have fought and earned their way to this one. Yet this still looks like could be one of the more lopsided Super Bowl matchups that we have seen in our time in the NFL.
It looks that way on paper, but we know. We've watched it through the centuries, right? We know that upsets happen in this moment. Broadway Joe's guarantee and the Jets win in just the third Super Bowl. David Tyree's helmet catch as those Giants shock the Patriots. Lesser known Tom Brady, they too got past the greatest show on turf. This moment, underdogs emerge.
One team's legacy will be changed forever. Away we go at the Super Bowl. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To the air on 1st down, May. Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, May. He's making a bid for it. They'll have the first and ball is out. May lost it. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments when you just go back in that backyard as a kid and you close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A nice pickup of 6. That's going to bring up 3rd down 9.
It's a gain of 6.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards. The way we're going, Brock, this game might just come down to who can take care of the ball better, because so far, neither side has done much of that.
Is this some kind of prank, Kate? Did somebody butter up the football or something? Come on, fellas, hang on to the rock.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
The
Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's May. He finds Diggs right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Trying to sneak May. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Well, they are definitely being aggressive here on the big stage. They're going for it on 4th down early. Running for it, it's Henderson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Patriots, 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that's stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
At the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Made a throw it. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. May's going to take it himself. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Quite the moment early in the big game, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. Defense showing blitz here, May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Borregales connects. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. And we know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. So that brings us to the end of the 1st quarter in the Super Bowl. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at 1st down here. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunzak. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. On the give, it's Swift. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Williams with the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That may not look look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on third down on a sneak and get a first down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Williams set to pass. They set up the screen here to Swift. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
They run the counter with Swift. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A draw now. This is Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown, and you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We've set it downs from the 37. Off the play action, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Up by Diggs. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on 1st down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course, on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's May. No left side cut by Douglas. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
We've set it downs from 37. May on 1st and 10. Bo finds his running back, Henderson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Here's May on 1st and 10. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's May again. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
Patriots 10, Bears 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one on the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Williams on the play action. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man, caught by Odunze. And they make the tackle at the 38. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Bears, first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
1st down, Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Into traffic, complete! And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
But it brings up 4th down.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. They'll run it with Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs turning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Williams. Running in the red zone. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Bears.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Working inside the red zone. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, 7 to go. I'll send a receiver left. Now here's Williams. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's Williams. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Santos' kick is good, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. And he gets it on the design keeper. So we've reached the half here in the Super Bowl, and we know our pal Scott Hansen has been watching intently. He's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. Blackwell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Bears first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still first down.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up second down and 9 now.
Down at the 41. A gain of 6 brings up second and 9.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Going to run again with Swift. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago. It's a design boot. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Durham Smythe. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 36-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was brought down by Carlton Davis. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Williams set to pass. And that's got it left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
First down throw by Williams. Completed to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Running behind center with Swift. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Counter play. It's Henderson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. May now from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They give now to Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Here's May to the air. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's May. That's taken in by Henry. And talk about a good game when they needed it. That's 13 on 2nd down. Now only a yard to go here on 3rd.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Trying to sneak May. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
15-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. This time he's looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Throw left side, cut by Douglas. And he's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
He keeps it himself. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. May now. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Borregales on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead.
17. Bears 13.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Blackwell now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. The Bears have the football, needing some points for a shot at the title. First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Running back sent in motion. To throw, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Patriots into the dime, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, Williams. He's got more once again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Swift. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll run it with Manungai. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Such a cool picture, right? The tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker. You got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Going play action. Williams hits his running back, and he drives this forward to the 6.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. You try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
This is a pivotal moment on the game's biggest stage, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
The score, Bears 20, Patriots 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
They'll send their tight end right. 1st down throw for May. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves, and you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. Throwing is May. Connection made to Hollins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. It's Henderson on the give. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, third down. He's back to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Williams will look to throw. That's completed right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down, Chicago.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
They go with Manunga here. He has room past the 25. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears holding on to a field goal lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Second and goal coming up from the 7. One of the tight ends in motion left. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
Bears 27, Patriots 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action. Here's May. He's got it at the 6. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Again, it's May. Cut near the goal line. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Here's May again. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments, so win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Bears 27, Patriots 24.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Bears get this kick, and that spells the end of this ball game. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Design quarterback run here. And I think it's just about time to update that Super Bowl shuffle, partner. The Chicago Bears have won their 2nd championship. Well, Brock, as 53 players celebrate amidst the confetti and applause right now, we got to tip our cap to the one who's led this group all season. Only 2 rookie head coaches had ever taken their teams to a Super Bowl win, and now today a 3rd one joins them.
Yeah, every team has a chance to usher in a new era. When they make a change at head coach, we see it all the time. But it all comes down to choosing the right leader to bring in. No doubt now, this was the perfect person to steer this ship and bring out the very best from this roster. And together, well, they were able to achieve something only a small fraction of players and coaches ever get to experience.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, from my partner Brock Heward and my